No code, 5 minutes and how? That's what we are going to see today. Appxconnect is a no-code integration platform where all the integrations are configured in 5 minutes. Today we will see how Genesys Cloud is configured with Microsoft Dynamics 365. Just to highlight, this will be the same process for integration with Salesforce, ServiceNow, Zendesk and Zendesk Cell. For Pure Connect, the activation process is not required. Instead, just mail us your details and start using the Appxconnect portal to configure the integration. Let's quickly see the prerequisite for this integration. Making this integration available in your Genesys Cloud org, you can do this by talking to your Genesys partner and placing an order with them. Once this process is completed, you will receive a mail from us with the login details and unique integration code or the CIF ID. Have a list of all details required from Genesys Cloud and Microsoft Dynamics as mentioned in the prerequisite link given in the description section of this video. This sheet has all the prerequisites required for the configuration. There is a separate video in which we talk about prerequisites in depth. So let's start the configuration. Log in into your Genesys Cloud org with the credentials provided by Genesys. Go to Apps section on the top. You will see your integration after it is activated by Genesys. Click on it. This is a 4-step process. On the welcome screen, click Start, which is the first step. Step 2. Enter the credentials along with CIF ID shared by us via email. Step 3. This integration is authenticated with OAuth, so allow the sync. Step 4. You will be redirected to the login screen of Appxconnect admin panel. Enter the username and password once again to login. You will be redirected to the setup screen. Here you will see the CRM, the CSP and the number of license. Click on Next. This is the page where you will create multiple integration flows. An integration flow represents the integration configuration for a particular queue or campaign. Let's configure an integration flow for a queue. Select workgroup, which refers to a queue in Genesys Cloud. Group ID is the unique ID for this queue. Let's copy paste this from our prerequisite sheet. CRM entities. This configuration determines the Microsoft Dynamics entity which will be displayed in the Appxconnect UI to the agents. Let's configure contacts as an entity. Name of the entity, contact, entity property, full name, primary key, contact ID. Now if you want to show all the incidents or cases which is related to the contact, then we will configure the details of incident entity. Name of the entity is incident, key attribute is title, secondary key is incident ID, and the relationship or the navigation property is incident_customer_contacts. If the agent wants to add a new case related to the contact while on a conversation, choose relationship with primary entity on the drop-down. Enter entity name, incident, property name, customer ID, and display label as new case. Next, the call search parameter for Genesys Cloud is phone. The CRM search parameter is the name of the field which has the phone number of the customer in contacts entity. So let's configure telephone 1. If this queue also handles chat and it's configured for chat in Genesys Cloud, then the Genesys search parameter has to be entered. Data mapping is required to update details of the call in Dynamics phone call activity entity after each call. Here, let's update the notes entered by the agent during the call to be updated in Dynamics. Enter the field name, description. Source will be the channel, which is Genesys Cloud. Input type is string. And choose call notes from the list of data available for update from Genesys. Let's configure Dynamics now. Click on Next, choose the Genesys Cloud region, enter your Dynamics domain address and save. Click on Copy Key as this is important to copy this information to configure your integration in Dynamics. Now let's see how to configure this integration in Dynamics 365. Log into your Dynamics 365 portal as administrator and choose Channel Integration Framework. Click on New to create a new CIF and enter the name for the CIF. Enter the label name, paste the URL that was copied from Appxconnect admin panel. Enable click to call. Enter the value as 1 for channel priority. You can leave the others blank. Choose an app for which you wish to assign this CIF or this integration. Example, Sales Hub. User privileges. You can select the user roles for which you need to assign this CIF. Save and close. You have successfully configured Appxconnect for Genesys. Now open the app for which you have assigned the CIF and log in using single sign-on. Thank you for watching this video. In case you have any queries, please write to us at sales@appxconnect.com or you can visit our website for more information. Thank you.